Tim, a point on the road, come from 2-0 down. Just firstly, give me your overall assessment of what you sort of saw out of there today.
I saw a team in the first half that got outrun, outfought, outplayed, second to every first contact, second to every second ball. Didn't play football in the right areas, didn't make any headway up front, never made any runs in behind, never asked any questions going forward. I think we got into their final third about twice in the first half, a ball that flashed across the face and the goalie gets on it, and I think a deep one that went out the other side. Other than that, I don't remember us laying a glove on them. And at half time, probably lucky it was only 2-0. And I've just made a pact with them. Don't ever make me say what I had to say to them at half time again, because I'm not going to stand there and watch that. This club, since I've been here, has built a run of results and form by being humble, by working hard, by fighting hard, by having a spirit. And I thought for 45 minutes that all went out the window completely. I saw people bitching and pointing fingers, and that hasn't happened since I've been here. So listen, we corrected a few things at half time. We had to make a change because the shape wasn't working, and there's nothing wrong with the shape, but we weren't making it work. We weren't working hard enough to even make a shape have an effect on a game. Second half was more acceptable. Obviously, we scored first, which was key because we concede first and it's game over. And then that gets compounded with them getting the lads sent off. And listen, Dylan's in, and that's just the rules. And then I didn't think we did enough really with the extra man. We went with two banks of four with a 10 and a 9. And wanted to keep possession and pin them back. We didn't move the ball quickly enough, and in the end could have got done. I mean, Donnelly's got in behind us a couple of times of set pieces, just bog standard snowy crosses, and we ain't winning first contact. So we still showed a little bit of a softness there, but a huge amount to come from 2-0 down. That's not easy in any game to come from 2-0 down and get something away from home at a team that have been in the top 5 for most of the season. So congratulations to the boys on that, but we need to be a lot better.
And as you touched on it, this is a difficult place to come in, but they haven't dropped a lot of points here, so to come back from 2-0 down especially and get that, it must show the heart and character that you've been asking for since you've come in through the door. So
yeah,
just how do you sort of go forward from this?
Well, listen, we'll do our homework on each other. They're second in the home form table. There's only Kettering above them. This place is a fortress, and it's, that's been their mainstay for points when you look at the away form that they've had. So there's no doubt, big crowd behind them. I mean, there's going to be 3,500 here next week for the Stourbridge game. So, they're well supported. And you've got to make sure that you come here and you stay calm and you do the job that you're being asked to do. And a minimum requirement and basic requirement of that is run around and run past the man you're marking and influence him and make sure he doesn't play well. And we didn't do any of that in the first half. But I do take... Listen, I don't want to come in and have to do what I do to get a response, and I haven't had to do it, so I don't ever want to do it again. So all the things, the hot air that we do before the game, before they run out, don't let that evaporate the minute you take the field. Do it. So that's where we're at. But yeah, listen, good point. And we've had the third of 3 away games now on Tuesday at Banbury. We've got a result at Bromsgrove in a cup the other day. So the lads are fighting, and they're fighting for the club and the badge. But listen, they need to do better than they did in the first half.
And just moving on, obviously you mentioned Banbury. So what's your thoughts on that one, and how do you sort of take the second half performance in straight away into the first half?
Well, I've got obviously a report to read from last week. I think we had someone watching them again today, as you do. So to read and digest the report over the weekend, try and get some footage of them, see what the strengths and weaknesses are. Then consider what sort of shape I'm going to go down there with and what sort of personnel. Stretton's come off the bench. He's been doing okay. I wanted to change the shape, and he affected the game when he came on. He looked lively down the right hand side, clever. He's got half decent pace. You don't look it, but he's quicker than you think. So there's people that will come into my thinking. Maybe some need a rest. I'll think about that and I'll make my decision, but I've got a couple of days to do that now. We'll have a light session on Monday going into the game, show them a little bit of a preview about Banbury, and then go and try and do our very best. That's what we've done every week, and at the moment, other than that first 45 minutes, they're doing really well. So long may that continue.